Hello everybody, welcome to episode 21 in my Hades 2 playthrough, Chronicle of Melinoë and her task. This is night number 25. So that means I've finished 20 episodes, 20 videos uploaded. Pretty happy with this experiment. If you enjoy what I'm doing, if you like this Foxtails approach, this story-heavy narration, content, mythology background, all that stuff approach to the game, please do let me know. I am considering doing more games in the future, maybe concurrent with this one or after this one's done. But this is all one grand experiment for me. I don't really know if there's an audience for it. So please do let me know if this is interesting to you, if you like it, and like, subscribe, all that stuff. So last night we dealt Typhon his latest blow, his latest defeat, the fourth total so far, wielding the axe, as you can see here, and Melinoë's own aspect of the axe, which is not my favorite. It was a rough run. I do not enjoy getting up and close and personal with foes. Call it cowardly, call it smart, whatever you'd like. I prefer to dance around the edges. But I wanted to try something new, so I did, and it was rough, but it worked, and we were victorious. So here we go, and it is a new night, and the weapon at hand now is the black coat, and the game that is giving us grave thirst. And the game really seems to be bouncing a lot between the coat, the staff, and the axe. I haven't seen much else in a while, but that's RNG, random number generator for you. So let's equip the coat, see what's going on here. First thing is to see what testament we have and what fear is required for it.
A healthy fear of darkness.
Okay, it wants me to go down and confront Scylla and defeat Scylla with 4 fear. That is the most fear we've seen so far, which means I would be going down. Now, as I've said before, I prefer to keep a balanced approach to the runs with a more or less similar number of victories going up and down. I've defeated Chronos 5 times. I've defeated Typhon 4 times. This would, if I were successful, this would be, if I am successful, let's change that conditional. This would be victory number 6 going down, 4 above. I'm okay with that. And just in general, but all the more because those who watched the previous video may recall Zeus and the Olympians, after my latest defeat of Typhon, kind of seemed to want me to focus more on Chronos going down. Seemed to be saying, yeah, this is nice, but you had better go down to the Underworld for a while. So the game is not shoehorning me into that, railroading me into it, but I think I'm going to take Zeus's hint, so I'm okay with going back down below. Right, so what can we look at for aspects and whatnot? Okay, so I'm wielding Melinoë's aspect. I cannot yet unlock any of the others, either of the others. I don't have the prerequisites. So we're stuck with this one, and I can't even bump this up anymore. I would need a little more adamant to do so. So we're going to run with what we've got. Level rank 2 of the aspect of Melinoë, as we can see here, the rare version, plus 5% speed to attacks, not specials, unfortunately, to sprints and move speed. Okay, not much, but it's something. Still going to run with the kitty cat. Still going to use the crystal figurine. I'm really liking this approach. And I have decided that I am going to level these up eventually, but I'm going to wait till later. I'm going to wait until we're done the primary story playthrough, such as it is. I really don't know how many times I have to beat everyone before the game ends or reaches a midpoint or whatever. So we'll worry about these a little down the road, but I want to take you folks through the story and take myself through the story before doing that. So we're going to go with the normal approach here. And I think the incantation I most recently unlocked was concerned the surface, adding adding Hermes' shrines to the surface. I don't believe I did anything other than that last time. So we can't expect too much different, except for one thing, and that will be kind of one focus. I am going to enact a new vow.
The Testament of Night.
Because we've got to get it up to 4 in order to qualify. I've got 2, so I'm going to go ahead and trigger the Vow of Rivals. The newest vow that was added later than the others, added by Hecate, which makes the first guardian in each playthrough, whether you're going up or down. The first one, so meaning Hecate, if I'm going down, shall be stronger in various ways. That's rather cryptic and, unclear, but that's intentional. So upon this night shall adversaries rise, that fear may spread. Indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And boom. So that takes us up to 4. I'm going to keep the 2 return right here. Up to 4 total. Targeting Scylla, but we'll see how far we can get after that.
Fear is for the living and the dead.
Okay. Arcana cards should be the same that I always want. And yeah, nothing new to add there. So let's take off my keyboard protector so I can actually move my fingers quickly across the board. Here we go. Okie doke. Let's see what we can do.
This is my path. Headmistress, guide me.
Okay, strong start. Love this.
Thank you, Flower, for you've thrown our enemies upon this mountain into turmoil. Even now they attempt to regroup, but with your continued effort, we may drive them back.
Except I'm not heading your way tonight. Oh-ho. Beautiful. All 3 of these would be fantastic, but this is the biggie. I'm going to be relying mostly on specials, as I tend to do with this aspect of this weapon. So this is fantastic. Excellent start. Ah, there we saw a shade rush at someone. Can I finally do this? I don't know. I'm still trying to show you all you folks the effect of that one incantation. I seem not to have been doing much lately. I'll try to find it. The one where you can sprint through a shade standing by and they rush at the enemy to damage them. I don't know if I've just been avoiding them unconsciously or bad luck or not registering it, but still looking to draw attention to it. See if I can do so. I don't see any shades standing around here. So I'm not good. Oh, hi.
Come on, cat.
Nice shot, Tula. Ooh, okay. Give me more Demeter. More dots, more dots, more dots. I would love her cast next, or the one that enhances boon rarity over time. That's probably my favorite one of hers to get nice and early.
That's that.
Kind of what is my nectar situation here? Just one, okay.
Hear me on my authority.
Okay. Well, I asked for a cast. Let's get it. Boom.
Life or death.
Hermes also very, very welcome.
Showed up near our mountain causing trouble again, all because of you. They don't know I practically begged you to come up to our rescue over here. Think Heck gave you the order. We're really in it now.
Okay, hang on. Let me parse this. Some of the gods think Eris showed up because of me. They don't know he practically begged me to come. I don't see how those two are logically related. Think Heck gave you the order. Okay, whatever, sure. It just showcases that the gods aren't always on the same page. Hermes has been more close, and Artemis are more closely aligned with us down in the Underworld, and than the rest of the Olympians are, and they have no clue what Hermes or Artemis is really up to. Whew. Okay. This is sweet. This is also nice. Even faster sprint. Because I've got 5% faster because of the aspect of Melinoë, but even faster, yeah, and it lets me ignore some damage each time. 3 per encounter. That's pretty nice. Let's get that.
Haste.
Oh, good. Always use nightshade. Bones. Ooh, bones or nectar. Okay, looks like from the musical sting, I think Nemesis is here. Yep.
What do you want?
Oh, good.
Got here well before you did. Cleaned up too. Makes you mad, I know. Don't hold back. Let's see how strong you really are.
Okay, she's asking me to show her how strong I am and see if I can deal a certain amount of damage in a short amount of time to her. Alright, let's try it.
I don't want to fight you, Nemesis. I don't even want to speak with you right now.
Not asking you to fight me. Asking you to hit me. See if you can even make me budge. It'll be worth your while.
See if we can do it.
And let me have it.
Oh, didn't do it.
That's the best you can do.
Bummer. I thought I would have that. I needed to do 1,000 damage in however many seconds. I did 988. That's almost insultingly close. And for my trouble, I received this, a red onion that restores 1 health point.
Onion.
And is that something I can examine? I don't think that's something that you can you get an entry for. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, that stunk. Stank rather. The room reward was denied to me. I didn't get the nectar I was promised. Instead, I get a stupid little onion. Great. Some moly at least. What's in here? Nothing I need. She took this exit, but that's all fine because I would rather have a boosted level Haraboon anyway. Oh, got this thing again.
cutthroat king specially for me. Stay where you are.
Nice.
I'll not fall to some hired thug.
No, I will not.
It's blasted Typhon, girl. The worst monstrosity you can imagine. Chronos up and decided to wake him from his deathly slumber and pointed him towards us. So what if we cannot die? Things can still be very bad for us.
One random boon becomes heroic and gives it +2 level. This also would be very nice because I'm using Omega specials all the time, and more magic used is a good thing. I want to keep my magic down. But this is tempting. I've got, it would affect one of these two, or this one. That would be unfortunate. That would just be a single bump up. I've got a 2/3 chance for this to affect one of them. I think I'm gonna roll the dice on that. Okay. I would prefer it to be my special. I would be very happy for it to be the cast as well. Let's see. Okay. Very good. Got the cast. Okay, so now this is a heroic level cast. Level 3 to boot. Whew, that is fantastic. Thank you, Hera. Nothing else here. I'm going to start using Omega casts more when I have the time to set them up.
Out of my sight.
Check now. Cool.
A centaur heart.
Yep.
Go, Tula.
Fish me up something good.
No escape.
I'm over.
I'm over.
Cool. Ooh, helping hands or coin. Let's go talk to Arachne.
Just a spider, small and black. 8 long.
We've heard this before.
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to see a woodsy goddess stalking through. Greenish attire, wielding a bow about her height.
I know which one you mean, my friend, and I know she's been nosing about. As a rule, I stay away from goddesses like that, even if they are your kin.
Goddesses like what? You make it sound as though you fear Olympus more than you fear Chronos himself.
Oh, I do. It's not Chronos that made me this way. If anything, I've grown more used to it with time. Now go find your woodsy goddess, and be careful not to lead her here, alright?
Doesn't like those Olympians. Okay. Alright, well my favorite onyx dress is not here this time. Nothing I get here translates to something I can take back after the run. But this one translates to more money, which can translate into better things all around. So let's go ahead and get the gilded dress. It's only got 10 armor, so I'm going to lose it pretty quickly. But I'll make a few coin, a little coin on the way, I hope.
I love it.
Yeah, look at that. Nice color. Alright, any little goodies to find here? No, and nothing to write home about concerning the next room either. Let's go for some bones. 5 coins, yay!
Caskets.
So I'll probably play it a little more conservative than usual while I've got this dress, just to try and take advantage of the coin as much as I can. Coin gainage. Same choice as before. Oh,
This place again.
good. Oh, silver, yay! Give me all this, all the silver. Oh, and I got a little fire elemental bit as well. Very good. Oh, hello, hello. I think I remember this bird we've seen before. Oh, and now it gives me the opportunity to bond with it. Yay! I have 4 of these ready to go, so I'll need to spend 1.
I got you this. If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond. I do. Rocky, pleased to meet you. Let us
Rocky.
protect each other from now on.
Okay.
See you at the Crossroads.
Okay. Prophecy fulfilled. A familiar gained. Rocky. And an entry gained. Let's see. Rocky, a pale raven that took a shine to you, perhaps mistaking you for the moon, or perhaps seeing in you a fellow outcast. The beak on this creature is hard enough to puncture solid rock. Kind of like steel peckers in Star Wars from the sequel trilogy. Okay, and that will be relevant to its ability, which we'll see when we examine it later on. Okay, get this. Oh, this is a tough call. Huh. Hammer or 2 boons, one of which is Demeter. You know what? I gotta go for the 2 boons here. Gotta do that. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Fairly open terrain, but not too open. Darn. Because of these 2, Hera's I find more difficult to deal with. Rather than Demeter's, her wrath. But the smallness of the battlefield here is going to make that tricky. But nonetheless, let's go with Hera on this one.
You made the right move.
Well, none of your other boons are common, deal more damage. Well, I have a common boon for red, don't I? No, I had a common boon. But I don't trust my ability to get only uncommon boons. So let's avoid that one. Let's go ahead and get attacks. I might as well put something on there. Yeah, let's get this one. And hope to weather her wrath.
Forsake my blessing, even knowing it is sought after all the world over.
Sorry, grandmother.
I mean no disrespect.
So I gotta keep an eye out now for
I need to calm her down.
the whirlwind, the little freezing tornado thingies. What hit me? That she's going to be casting up, going up. Reduced in my ability. Oh boy, okay, I'm actually using magic a lot now. Reduced in my ability to chase down those souls, the revenant stones, because I can't get anywhere near it. Whew. near the whirlwind, but managed to do it and still have my dress intact and fully intact. Excellent.
I am not angry with you, granddaughter, and I admit I acted out of turn.
Thank you. I had to choose someone. Let's go ahead and get the sprint up. Either of these would be nice too, but yep, let's put something on the sprint. Cool. Anything in the well? Gain a heart for 110. No, I'd prefer to save my money than spend it on hearts. And look, Charon or Palm. Don't have a lot of money here, so let's go for the Palm. I believe Hecate, the expanded version of Hecate, is going to be next. Yep. Oh, really? It's not going to... Oh, hello. Hi, yes. Okay, special for sure. Need that up. Good.
Excellent stuff.
Okay, so we see faded... I don't know what list this is on, but this is going to be Hecate with her abilities enhanced due to that pact, or to the Vow of Rivals, it was called. Let's see what this looks like.
You found me.
Oh. Uh-oh.
A frightful night. Cold and dark and everything. You've spoken certain vows, and as the moon is our witness, I too have spoken mine. Now we may clash in earnest, finally.
In earnest, implying or outright stating that she's been holding back. She hasn't really been letting it all out when facing me. Now she is. We can see some differences to the battleground, the battlefield too. These little megaliths, pillars, standing stones around here. That's new.
In earnest? So you have been holding back against me. You said you'd push me to my limits and beyond.
Our limits grow along with us. I know mine well enough by now. Do you know yours? I am eager to find out for myself.
She's got just a little bit too much relish and anticipation in her voice when she's gearing up to attack me. I'm uncomfortable with that. She's my mentor. She's my... okay. Anyway, let's see how we do. Oh, God. Oh, she used a hex and transformed into a dark side. So I guess these three... Oh, gosh, I guess these three other guises of hers are always up. Now, that's one thing that's been expanded. She's got better... Oh, God. She's got better abilities in terms of... Boy, that extra speed came in handy. In terms of using her dark side abilities. Okay, so now we've got... She becomes invulnerable again, summons up her allies again, but they're elite this time. Okay, that's unfortunate for me. They're guarded, rather. They're armored enemies, so I have to puncture the armor before I can do anything. Oh. Oh my. What just happened there? Something... I feel like I got a message about something, but wasn't able to read it. Oh. I'm steadily doing damage to her. Here comes the polymorph hex. Good. Oh. Okay, that's right. I've got the sprint that slows it down. I'm really going to need to avoid it. She's got two coming after me. Oh, there goes another hit that my Hermes boon absorbed. Thank you, Hermes. Because I would love to keep my dress intact after all this. How about we don't run into the middle of all the energy balls, huh? Oh, see, that was not a good one. Okay. A little damage there. Oh, the game just slowed down a lot for me. Ugh, okay. Yeah, that was my computer just slowed down tremendously. I don't know what happened. kind of lagged me out of that. I wasn't able to control anything. I've complained about my computer before, my laptop before.
You've grown. There was a time you never could have stopped me had I used dark side against you thus.
Nice, we did it. So her reference to dark side, in case it's not clear, is that's the particular hex that she's using from Hecate. Melinoë can use that hex as well. She turns into her invulnerable side, vulnerable form, using attacks much the same as what Hecate showed here. Cool. We survived it though.
She still held something back.
Did she? Could have fooled me. Okay. These are the two cards that were just revealed by or added to me by the Crystal Piggy, which were the Excellence and what was the other one? I've missed it. I forgot. And this one. Okay. 3 more changes of fate and now can alter location rewards. Great. And Excellence. Oof. Plus 50% chance for better boons. Love that. Love that. Okay, good. So I lost my dress. Boo. Took a little damage. I'm going to chalk that partially up to the big lag that happened and basically froze me right when she did whatever she did. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to afford a PC once again or a more modern computer. But for now, we got what we got. And let's pick up what she just gave us. Some cinder. Alright, so that was the enhanced form, the Vow of Rivals form of Hecate. Cool.
Having revealed more of her vast experience, the Witch of the Crossroads leaves the Princess of the Dead to contemplate the limits of the knowledge she has gained.
She must know so much.
What more could she be holding back? Alright, anyway, so we withstood that, which means I quite like that Vow of Rivals, because if you can survive it, then that's 2 fear that we get from that, and it doesn't affect me at all. It just, from this point forward, you just got to get through a tougher boss battle, but the rest is the same, as though I had only -2 fear for the run. So, great.
Gold coins.
Do wish I had my dress though still. Oh, great.
Returned, have you?
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna swap to. Am I boring you?
Excellent.
Affluence, as though to mitigate the loss in coin just then, I am now gaining plus 165% gold, and I will do so as long as this keepsake has this effect. It'll go away in 8 encounters. Nice. Give me. I should have waited to break the urn until after. Oh well. Nah.
The frosty goddess Demeter is urging you along this eve. Alas, there are no seasons in the Underworld.
Alright, that was a slightly better insult, or at least barb, than before, but still, he needs to get better writers.
For the cauldron.
Alright, got a lot of moly. Down we go.
Downward.
Scylla, we're coming.
The rim of Oceanus.
Okay, good. I gotta remember, I keep forgetting that there's this, the dash strike with this weapon is area of effect. I often forget that. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna get a hex at this point. Nice.
I have returned. I found you, but my light is but a flicker at these depths. You trace the secret path between Poseidon's and your father's realms. What lurks here has no love for either one. Please make your choice.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the Wolfhound, despite the being at the crescent moonglow. I love me the Wolfhound. Okay. I could use one of my changes of fate to try and get a better result here, but double is always good, so
Don't look down.
we get double bones here. if I were a better player, I would be trying to lay down the hitch curse on as many foes as possible before laying into them, but I'm not really worried about that yet. Maybe once they become harder.
Tucked away.
Ooh. Okay. Selene, bring it.
Go on, Tula. Victory. Easy catch for Tula.
The possibilities.
Only got 3 points for now. What are the blues? Larger area. Next crit. Darn. Oh, neither of the two I really, really like. Bummer. Bummer. That's going to limit its effectiveness tremendously. I like the rise up and the use twice. Oh well. So of these two, I want the top and the purple. So let's head that way. More against armor. Power. Faster. Okay.
The path across the sky.
So something's here that I want. But this is... I have a lot of coin, but this is going to be a double strength Ares boon. That's nothing to sneeze at. So let's jump for that. I can always spend coin later.
You're in my way. Hideous thing.
I regret not having had the opportunity to give you my regards whilst you were here, my kin, but the need to dispose of trespassers took precedence. I trust we may yet meet in time.
Hope so. I'd love to meet him. Okay, striking anyone, 12% chance of the plasma, which gives me even greater move and strike speed in that location. And also restores magic, not that I'm looking for that over much. This one is a 30% chance, but after I take damage or someone is slain. Not struck, but slain. And it sometimes gives it to me twice. And this one, okay. Let's go for this. More strikes, sure. Sure. Nectar, double ash, and some nectar. Oh, good.
Your efforts have not gone unnoticed, granddaughter.
How annoying.
This is your father's realm, as once it was.
Yet again, he's trapped me back in time.
Something.
And thinks I'll be stuck here forever. That's what he seems to expect. And again, I assume this is what he's done to everyone in the House of Hades. They're kind of stuck in time. But Melinoë, for some reason, maybe some of the plot guesses I've had concerning travel in time, for some reason she's able to find a way out of this. So here we go.
This rift should open if I concentrate.
Do you really have to go so soon?
Don't go in the lava. Oh, that's just mean. That's just unfair. I don't know why I got that. It's not like they're not just going to reappear again. Okay.
That was, of course, a very different time.
that was maybe the best I've ever done that, thanks heavily to the freeze effects. What did I learn? Okay, a little bit about Asphodel. Most of the dead used to gather in the meadows of Asphodel. Then the meadows all were set ablaze after the burning river Phlegethon boiled over. After that, even the dead had to move on. This occurred prior even to the first Hades game. Who can say how Asphodel fares now? To us, it is but a dream of a different time. Right.
Got it.
All right. Don't even get to see or choose what the next boon is, or the next room reward is. See them? Okay, I finally managed to do it. See those shades rushing there? When you sprint through them, they do that. Oh, well, there they go. There it goes. Wow. That is a lot of soul stones, or whatever you call those things.
For me.
Alright, double ash, really? That was a lot of enemies. Okay, palm, magic, or heart with something I need. I think I need palm more than whatever's there. Very tidy. Better attacks, better flourishes still, better sprint. Still going to work on the special, or better specials rather. I'm really leaning on that heavily. And oh, we've got Hades Trove here. I can't remember what they're called. Something Trove. 54 gold. Yeah, alright, let's get some bones, sure.
I'll take it.
Alright, time trial, let's do it. Try to get some coin out of this. What remains? Oh, that's just mean. Alright. Well, 72 becomes 191 because of the Chaos Affluence bone, which will, however, change in one room. Yeah, I guess after the boss encounter. So I can spend coin for sure, but Hermes, yes. And yes, and then Scylla will be next.
In the name of Hades.
This is actually kind of nice. 45 seconds is kind of an eternity in this game, in these battles. And you just, the more you kill people, the more damage you get. It stacks, it stacks, it stacks. Let's grab that. Sure. What was that? Did you just hit me? That was weird. Alright. Time to get a testament. Hopefully.
Hey, girls! We used to play the surface, you know. That's when we really started to hit it big. Even had Charybdis open for us a few times. Can you imagine?
We learned about Charybdis, I think, in the previous video. The massive whirlpool, or a monster that creates a whirlpool. The sources differ. That is often found in partnership or in accompaniment to Scylla on the surface. So I guess Charybdis is also a musician in this take on the mythology, just like Scylla. That's pretty funny.
So what? Charybdis opened for me just the other night. I practically couldn't get it to shut up.
Ooh.
Like I believe that? Though I
bet you are from up there, aren't you? You think you're underground like us, but you'll always be mainstream.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'll give her that. That was well done. Oh jeez, I just misclicked that tremendously. Those are the plasma picked up from Ares' boon, those little white circles. Each one of those gives me plus 1% move and strike speed, I think it was. And restores mana, magic. Oh, that's not the direction I pressed. Okay. Yeah, better use of hitch would have helped in that battle. I wasn't.
There it is.
Alright. Okay, so Testament was enacted. Good, 4 fear. Down, got 1 more nightmare. And also the random chaos boon changed to be, alright, allow me to channel moves faster. Okay, alright, I'll take it.
A pearl.
Pearl.
That's all for tonight's show.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, if I had been paying greater attention to my hitch, for example, hitting Scylla, laying down hitch, and then damaging all those other fish around would have transferred some of that damage to her. That would have rendered the last phase kind of trivial, but I was not paying attention. Alright, swap up. I'm less concerned about this now, less excited about getting this now because it's not going to give me what I want. But I guess all the more reason to load up on the more minor skill points. So let's do it anyway. Nah.
To firmer ground.
Yep, as ordered. Oh, and a little mini one to boot. Excellent.
Got you.
Thing just decided to roll up for fun. Okay. thing was causing trouble the whole time. Wasn't even part of the encounter. You go Y2. Okay. Freebie little one here. So this is the one that's going to be affected by the boon, the keepsake. The keepsake transfers its bonus 5 points to the next path you get. So 1 plus 5 gives me 6. Fair enough, I'm not losing anything on that. So, alright, we'll grab the blue and continue toward the purple. Greater power, faster movement, let's see, better armor, okay, more power than the temporary armor. And then, really, I guess I'll work toward that. May as well. Faster movement. Okay. And here's the big one.
First my foes.
Really just trying to get this up. So this time I get 3 more, alright, so better charging, better power, now we'll get the auto crit for the next attack. Cool.
That was all of them.
Not a super layout for that particular hex this time around, but it is what it is. Definitely gonna go with Ares here, just because I dislike Artemis. Here we go.
Queen Lamia returns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crude sorcery at best.
Much better than taking all the others down. Especially when I'm moving this fast. I can pretty much avoid the others' attacks effectively and concentrate on the queen. Okay, some Myrtle, I think. And talk to me.
I wish never to burden my mother the queen, so heavy is her crown, but she insists on being here, perhaps believing that my aid alone shall not suffice. Is that quite so, mother?
Oh, little edge to that voice.
Spare me your concern, Ares, and whilst in company, address me not as mother. If I cannot trust you with basic matters of decorum, why ever should I trust the efficacy of your blessings?
Family squabbles. Yeah. Oh, huh. Kind of like either of these two more, but let's check this off the list. The duo boon, universal donor. Whenever you exit location, some of up to 20% of the plasma you've collected keeps and is retained from room to room. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay. Let's go to Echo. Ooh, get a fish.
Come on out. It's a little sobby.
I cannot seem to catch anything but selbies here.
Echo, hey, about Narcissus.
About Narcissus.
I don't know what he was like back when you met, but he has a certain vanity about him that perhaps dulls his other senses a bit. When we speak, it's often like I'm not even there.
I'm not even there. Not even there.
Okay. Not going to take one that loses stuff. So I could double the level of my highest level boon, which would be evenly split between the special, or no, that's not a boon, never mind. So it would randomly affect one of these two. It would jump to level 6. That's tempting. That's quite tempting. Or I can choose one of 3 boons that I got the previous night. I'm gonna go for the double level, I think, given that it's guaranteed to affect one of the two I'm relying on absolutely the most. One might even be a heroic, so that's let's do that.
Grateful, 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 grateful.
So it affected the specials, which is now up to level 6. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Not to mention the freeze, which is what I really like. Oh, hello there.
Hecuba.
That's Hecuba. Oh, it's going to let me bond right off. Am I going to get 2 familiars this run? That's why I wanted to have extra Witch's Delights baked up more, so I would have extra for just such an occasion.
I got you this. If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond. Of course we do. Hecuba, the honor is mine.
Yay.
We shall protect each other from now on. See you in the Crossroads.
Okay, very cool. Now let's see this. Hecuba, you have known this hound for some time. She is extraordinarily obedient, for she is grateful for all that she now has. When first you met, you saw the fierce intelligence behind her eyes. Now she follows you as though you were her mistress. Okay, so remember, this is actually Hecate's familiar, who has loaned her to me, provided that Hecuba agrees, and she does. This is actually a reference to real mythology. I can't remember the details, but Hecuba, I believe, was a priestess or a witch or someone who got on Hecate's bad side, and Hecate transformed her into a dog and made her familiar. And I guess this game wants us to think that that's a better station in life than what she had before. Grateful for all that she now has. But yeah, take it or leave it. That's a real reference here. Cool. So 2 familiars this run. Cool. Myrtle. Ooh, okay. Definitely gonna take this. Hammer and Demeter. Yes, please. It's my first hammer this run. Right here.
I'm not your prey.
Wow. Come on.
Go, Tula.
That's gonna be. Okay, all 3 of these I've gotten before. Not using the mega attack at all. Specials bounce. Specials go faster. This is always good when you've got lots and lots of foes around you, but I really don't. Yeah, so let's go this one. Let's go faster.
Another 2 remain.
Specials.
Straightforward.
It's in my interest to start picking up these plasmas now, because they're going to transfer. At least some of them transfer over to the next location.
In the name of Hades.
Gust added to the cast. Longer freeze. Let's get the gust. I like that. There's the tree.
Grow golden once again.
Oh. Really? I already ran it? Okay, sure. Let's save that for last then. Oh, good. Just like this one. Yeah. Plasma. Alright, let's pick up some coins. 20 here. 20 there. And, alright, I guess this is Nemesis up here. Second encounter with her in a single run. That's a little different.
Thank the fates.
Okay, what now?
Well, look who. Also lost here in these fields, I guess.
trade you a map or something if I had one, but you wouldn't have been able to afford it, so I'd use it to get out of here myself.
Thanks.
I doubt a map would be of any use, as these pathways seem to shift from night to night. I've been able to make use of the golden boughs scattered about at least. What about you?
The golden boughs? Had no idea those did anything but look all sad. Guess I should have paid better attention when the headmistress was droning on and on over that cauldron.
Okay, I can purchase from her 181 gold crowns for a mega soul tonic. 60. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it.
I'll take it.
Deal. Then it's settled.
Alright. 60 of those, and she's gonna rush for one. Ooh,
Get going now.
I want the hammer for sure. Okay, don't really think I needed it. I'm not running out of magic, but I felt sorry for her. Okay, so Cerberus is next. Instead of the shop, we get a free hammer. Okay, one of these two because they're new. Let's get the dash strike hitting plus 3 times. That's really the strike version I'm using. Anyway, not so much using this. Exhaust riser. Okay.
Enchanted for the night.
So that looks like this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. All right.
You're very vigilant, I'll grant you that.
Ah, very nice. Very tidy.
The beast's defeating princess returns terrifying Cerberus to his senses and familiar form.
Good. Don't think I took any damage there at all. And our Shade, Zagreus' supporter Shade from the first game, has now been returned to, or has now been invited to the Crossroads and is no longer positioned here.
Done. The pool of purging is restored.
Mm-hmm. So.
Should I change things up?
Now, I've been thinking more about this. This one, unlike each of these other three, it does not persist after it goes away. After the 10 encounters, the hammer is gone. It does not come back. But 10 hammers is enough to probably 10 encounters now, not necessarily 10 rooms. 10 encounters is probably enough to see me through to Chronos. So this would be like basically one free hammer boon. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to ignore 30% damage. And we're not going to ignore it.
Sure.
Yeah. Nope. And here, do I want to get rid of one of these? Heck no.
Here goes. Maintenance access.
Yeah. Once again, was this... Yeah, look at that.
Within the deepest reaches of the earth, where once grim Lord Hades reigned, now twists the edifices of the Titan Chronos, who made this former tomb of his home.
I can't believe that this is Tartarus.
Mm-hmm.
They'll know I'm here.
Yeah.
Confound it, but you are difficult. Now.
No more hiding in shadows.
See how quickly I'm moving now. Pretty awesome.
No, you don't.
Yeah, cool. So finally get some extra pathways. Last few times down the Tartarus, I've received very few opportunities to explore alternate pathways. So nice to see one. Alright, 5 this time. Very nice. And that's going to round it out. Okay, so more damage to armor, faster movement, more damage to armor, and more damage to armor. This might be the first time I've fully fleshed out a hex. Cool.
Seleni's hidden strength.
Cool.
Shine ever brighter.
I will, thank you.
Tula, be my guest. No escape.
Another goldfish.
Come along, goldfish.
Alright, want to see Hades.
Father.
Is that you? Daughter, answer me something. How is it that the Titan's armies are well organized enough to siege Olympus, when the Titan himself cowers here in Tartarus?
We have another Titan to contend with there. Prometheus is leading the attack. I don't know how exactly he got free, or what he truly wants, other than vengeance on the gods.
So this is, this conversation would normally have occurred far earlier in time, but I'm proceeding fast enough that it seems like we're way ahead of this.
Is vengeance on the gods an insufficient desire in itself? I wanted nothing to do with this sentencing. But your Lord Uncle Zeus, well, he would always claim that he could fashion more creative punishments than I.
Prometheus' sentencing is what he's talking about. Okay. Okay, the soul urns can come up. Fewer reinforcements. Restore. Okay, let's get the soul urns like this.
There. Now get out of here.
Yes,
Cerberus, take care of him, okay?
The multi-headed monster keeps his fury well in check, beside the rightful Underworld king.
Okay. Specials dealing plus 40% for 5 encounters. That might see me to the Chronos battle, maybe not. It's only 35 gold though, so let's try it.
Should help.
So I'm doing a lot more damage with my specials now. If I explore too many more of these side passages, it will not last, but let's see.
Oh, you have Chronos gets his gold? Silver.
Yeah, what did I learn? The gold wraith, or gold wrath rather. So the gold wraiths are the normal ones. This is a gold wrath. Of all the many vices that can twist decisions and the mind, avarice deserves special recognition. To want for more. It starts as such a subtle thing, but soon it manifests in various destructive ways. Indeed, it is to avarice alone that we may attribute the most ruinous of deeds, both for mortals and the divine, and it is precisely these deeds that later manifest in forms that want for even more. Okay, so I guess the collection of souls of especially avaricious mortals is this gold wrath. Cool.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, this is the duo. Keepsakes are stronger. That would mean I would be doing even more damage to Chronos. Interesting. Omega attack I'm not using. Omega cast. Hey, let's get this. Cool. So now I'm doing plus 40% damage to Chronos. Whoa. And hell yeah, I'm gonna get a double boon here. This could be tough though, avoiding the wrath with this many enemies and this tough degree of enemy. Ooh, a lot of gold here.
Some coins.
Okay, as before, I really dislike Hera's wrath. It's tough to avoid, so we're gonna provoke Ares instead.
We're a good match.
I only have one air right now, so that's not happening. This is amazing, and this is amazing. Okay, this will be plus 3% damage across the board for each different boon giver I have. I have Demeter, or I have Hera, I have Demeter, I have Ares, I have Hermes. That's 4. So that, I think that's all this run? 4, so that would be, okay. Plus 12% damage across the board, or this rift. Let's get that. I like this. Actually, I'm sorry. No, not plus 12% damage. That's incorrect. A plus 12% addition to whatever damage effects are already there. So instead of 50, it'd be 62, etc., etc. That's quite a bit different. And with that in mind, I'm actually going to get this one. This will add even more magic than I'm using, which means my hex will come up that much more, and it does damage in its own right. Yeah, let's do that one.
A calculating choice, perhaps, but not without its violent repercussions.
Calculated is what he means, maybe?
Is this what you want, Ares? No, he's upset.
So you can see that, well, what you can really see is that I did not remember what his wrath was. This one is not the easiest to avoid. These circles that appear, and you have only a short amount of time to get out of the way, or else swords rain down upon you. Not the hardest one either, though. I guess I was remembering his wrath from the first game, which is different and easier. Oh, made it. Only lost 10 hit points.
Your foes believe they stood a chance. Such optimism fascinates me to no end.
Okay. This is more damage to get the plasma, or more chance to get the plasma. When you have less than 40, your attacks and specials each restore health 3 per hit. That can be nice. Not so much against bosses. Or my Omega cast also, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Let's beef up that Omega cast even more. Okay, triple palm. Yeah, I've only got 3 rooms left on that, but whatever. 3 rooms left on the Well of Karen thing I got. Okay, this is a lot of enemies. This is where that vow that brings enemies back from the dead really is tricky to manage. Cool.
All right.
So, ugh, really? I'm tempted to use it. Yeah, I've got 5 of these. No, not this. Not bad, not bad. I think I can do better. I would prefer to give 3 levels to something else. Let's see what a reroll gets me.
Something else.
Nope. This is not bad. Let's go ahead with this after all. Okay. Given how often I'm using Omega strikes, that's practically gonna help me with each and every strike. Alright, so only 2 rooms left, so this is not, the thing I got is not actually gonna survive all the way into Chronos.
Stay where you are.
One good thing about having Demeter's sprint is that I can sprint right into someone and I get a precious second or 2 to unload an Omega attack. Excuse me, such as the Omega cast without them reacting. So that's really her slow whirlwind really makes that possible and much easier to pull off.
Shade rot.
Okay. Alright. Well, we'll pick up these 2. I can take them home. Oh, it gives me a card. Very good. No side passage. So I sprint in, boom, they're all slowed for a little bit. Lets me pull off an Omega attack, whereas normally I might be taking a ton of damage. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. Alright. And now I've lost that temporary special upgrade, special attack upgrade. Oh, I meant to do the Omega attack there. And, didn't work, okay, that is it. On to the shopping spree before Chronos.
The house.
Okay, ooh, can buy a nightmare. Tempting. I think in fact I will. Great. So I could get this. I don't need to heal. So I could either get double boon plus Apollo, double palm plus Apollo, or Aphrodite. I think we're going to get double boon plus Apollo.
Fair trade.
It's fortunate the Underworld boatman's still plying his trade even during a downturn such as this. I trust his prices have gotten better at least. Or perhaps worse.
I only have 2 fire, so this would be nice for self-healing, but I need 3 fire. Cast expand, that's nice, given that the freezy effect, and given how much Chronos teleports around. That's going to be good. This is also nice for sheer damage. Let's get this. Okay, and
This one, please.
attack cat. Let's try another reoffer. I would love to get my cast or my special here. Oh, there goes my mouse in and out again. I'm going to use yet another one. Why not? Got nothing else to spend them on.
I choose otherwise.
Okay. It did not work out at all. Okay. Let's get this one then. Yeah. Blech. Oh well. Sometimes you roll, sometimes you don't. Let's try it. Chronos, here we come.
Swim time.
The fates cannot help you now. Now, what is that preposterous contraption which you wear? Alas, not even I am able to keep up with you young upstarts in your perplexing fashion trends.
Oh, this is the black coat. I haven't put it on for fashion's sake, although you're right in that you won't be able to keep up.
Such confidence in your abilities, or in the fate's designs. But you must know, newfangled armaments such as that cannot compare with the classics.
That's right, you can't target those.
Perhaps a change of scenery is best.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. You have everything to fear from me. I have more guests I wish for you to meet.
Oh dear. Ooh, how did I escape that? Ooh. I think that was very lucky, or else the hitbox on that is a little smaller than it seems. Okay.
How is it that I cannot vanquish such a brat?
Yeah, Brett.
Curse you. And all the gods.
Okay, folks,
For the
there we go.
unseen.
That is a 6th, I believe. I'll have to check my notes and the video names, but I think the 6th defeat of Chronos. Yep, Omega Special, no doubt, no surprise there. Chronos dealing the most damage, followed by Scylla. Huh. Wolfhowl, a little less than it tends to be, but that's because I didn't pick up the blue or the purples that I really like for that. Yeah, okay. And this is my top fear so far. Excellent. All right, good. Zodiac Sand.
Mine. So much for the ravages of time. Got you, you wretch.
Why not? I felt like it. Okay. Nothing new here, so mirror time.
To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Something beside the bed.
Oh, there's Gagaros. Hades' spear. It looks like my guess about that was correct, and Zagreus has come through. We have Hades' weapon somehow projected astrally through, unless this is just a vision of it. Is she seeing this in the... Well, we'll find out. Cool.
Gagaros, this must be it. Our bond is strong by touch alone.
Whoa, what does that even mean? Can I... Okay, some new things have appeared here. Gagaros.
Spear. It has to work.
Massive two-pronged spear, known as a bident, by the way, for folks who care, once wielded by Hades himself, procured only through means believed to be impossible, fashioned to replace the smaller spear once used to depose his own father. Okay, so this counts as a reagent. Alright, darn, I was kind of hoping I could wield it in battle, but a reagent. What's this now?
Negation from the present for unraveling the past.
Let's not look at that yet. I feel like I'm not supposed to see that yet. How exciting. Okay. Good job, Zagreus. Let's go talk.
Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
This has to work. It has to. I mean, why wouldn't it? If everything she says has happened will happen. I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? Well, anyway, we'll find out soon enough, if she shows up.
Yeah, time travel. Yeah. Go figure. It's hard.
Is that?
It is.
Zagreus, you did it. I found Gagaros waiting for me. So then it's true. Your choices and actions in the past.
Affect the future. Don't see how come you're so surprised. I figured you expected this result. If I'm able to destroy Chronos in my time, before he takes control in yours, then everything will be alright. Won't it?
Well, I assume so, yes. Any outcome would be better than to be subjected to his reign. He's taken our family, thrown open the gates of the Underworld, struck Olympus. He deserves death in the mortal sense.
I'll take your word for it. Though, tell me something. Let's say I go destroy the Titan Chronos as we planned. What happens to you? You're here because of everything he did, but the past will have changed your present.
Time travel. Here we go. Good luck figuring it out.
No. If Chronos hadn't taken Father's throne, we'd be together as a family. He denied me a father, a mother, a three-headed dog. You. And some evening he'll deny you that and more if you don't do exactly as I ask.
Alright, so apparently this version of time travel is the kind of the Back to the Future kind, where if you go back and change the past, the present is affected, or or the future if you affect the present, etc. Okay, not so much the what's the name of that movie? Coherence or something? No, a really brilliant sci-fi film that is so low budget and so simple, but devilishly intricate examination of time travel. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look that up next time. So I guess we got Back to the Future version of time. Got it.
Okay. It's just, it turns out I have a sister and I don't want to lose her over this is all. Though I suppose we'd meet again eventually. Anyway, this hurts my head, which is strange considering I'm in this nightmare sort of thing.
I understand. Communicating across time like this should not be possible. Not even Chronos thinks it can be done. But he is old and arrogant. He doesn't know the limits of his capability, which is our only chance.
So now I wait for you to contact me again, once you've infused our father's spear with some temporal nightmare curse, and I'll descend into Grandfather's fetid lair, where I'll drive said spear into his heart. Something like that?
Yes, something very much like that. Preparing Gygaros may take a little while, and I may have some difficulty reaching you until such time. But I promise you I shall return. Till then, be careful, Zagreus. Big brother. From mists of memory, return to shadow now.
She's gone again. Big brother. Me.
Cute.
Should have what I need now.
All right. Well, interesting. I'm not exactly sure why Zagreus thinks that he will somehow lose Melinoë. It's not like her birth was contingent upon Chronos' usurpation. I won't, assuming this whole version of time travel, A, is what the game plans, and B, comes to pass. It's not like I won't exist anymore. I just won't turn out the same way. I won't be a living weapon, or an immortal weapon, as it were. So I'm not quite sure what his concern is there, but we'll see, I guess.
We're getting somewhere, Phrynos. Soon all this may finally be over.
Okay. No brooding tonight. Sorry.
Hey, Mel. Everything all right, Dora? Any new hauntings need evaluation or anything?
No, I'm fine. It's just, I think I've hit a bit of a slump, is all. Happens, right? I'll get over it.
Good.
Alright, I think I need to be a little more liberal with the gift giving here. I've got two. I do want to save at least one, especially if I'm going topside. I want to save two if I go topside. But let's start purchasing them from the broker. I can buy one per night. And let's start using them a little more, because we got conversations to go through, folks. The battle version of the plot, the battle progression is proceeding much more quickly than this dialogue stuff. And I kind of like the dialogue stuff even more. So let's start off with Dora. Actually, what does she want right now? Yep, she wants another nectar. Okay, cool.
Fool! I am not susceptible to mere baubles such as this.
Just kidding. Totally susceptible. Gimme.
At last I have discovered a vulnerable point in your defenses.
Okay. So I think the pre-release version of the game, the mechanics here is still accurate in that I can only give one gift per night to a person, and you can check that by saying you see Dora wants nothing more from you this night. So that's about it. But okay, we've progressed the relationship there.
Come along then.
No Moros this time. All right, what's going on here? Okay. 150 bones earned for forming a bond with 4 familiars. Cool.
There.
Okay. Excellent. No Eris this night either.
Eris is gone.
That's rather welcome, I'll say. Look at her scrawlings again. Okay. All right.
Sisters, salute.
Yeah, I come bearing gifts. A big, massive, two-pronged gift.
My father's spear, Gygaros. It was there in the prince's chambers for me to find. Zagreus must have gotten access to it in his time, as I have now. One final step, then.
Not quite. We have one opportunity to use it against Chronos, and she'll take every precaution to ensure it shall have the intended result.
Yeah.
Entropy is the last reagent we require for the dissolution of time, but where am I supposed to find it? I found no trace as yet, even from Typhon.
Okay, entropy is that other reagent that just magically appeared. The profile for it appeared in the Book of Shadows. I'll examine it now after this conversation.
Where are you supposed to create it is the correct question to be asking. A powerful enough force must be put entirely to rest. Do you catch my meaning?
I believe so. Back to the surface then.
All right, so put to rest. Okay, I guess that means defeating Typhon will now start giving, or will at least once give entropy, I suppose. Entropy, by the way, is a quantify in astrophysics. It's one of the things I've studied in undergrad. In astrophysics, entropy is a quantifiable degree to which all things tend toward a less ordered state, a less organized state in the universe. Things fall apart, things crumble, things spread out. You don't see matter spontaneously coming together to form something. It takes input of energy into a system, such as what we have in our world and everything, but out in the universe, minus input of energy, things gradually fade away. Eggs break when they fall off the table or off anything all the time. That's a less ordered state, a shattered egg versus a regular egg, but you never see a shattered egg spontaneously or even deliberately come together to form a more ordered, perfectly whole egg. You don't see that. The arrow of time in physics points toward greater entropy. So this, I guess, is a reagent. Let's look at it now. Entropy, mostly used with incantations involving inevitability and decay. Produced when a sufficiently powerful force is eliminated completely. Okay. Let me correct my guess. So I have to finally put down Typhon once and for all to get some of this. All shall... I'll go ahead and read it now since I've through it. All shall eventually decay, and afterwards all shall grow still, and cease entirely to be. Yeah, that's called the heat death of the universe in astrophysics. Pretty grim outlook. But so our best theories points to. Okay. So how does one finally get rid of Typhon? I don't know. But the game firmly seems to want me to go topside again. I will gladly oblige next time. What's in the cauldron?
At last.
Alright, surge of fresh air is new. Okay, it causes a shrine of Hermes to appear not randomly in some surface spaces, but in the post-boss region area between each region. There will always be one there, just like there is always a well of Charon there in the underground. Okay, but I need more stuff. 3 more stuffs, as it were. She said finally. What does that mean? Well, we'll look at that soon. This is an old one, but this, bravery of familiar spirits. Grow your bond with animal familiars to make them stronger with each treat. Grants 3 such treats at the reciting. Okay, so this, just like the tools, just like the weapons, the familiars can grow in strength if you feed them more of those goodies. But to even recite this, I need 1 more wheat. Let's make that a priority. In fact, I might have some wheat growing over in the garden. I don't know. But here's what she said at last. Disintegration of monstrosity is now a possibility. Oh. I can do it now. Turn the boundless strength and rage of Typhon against him when he is weakened. With sufficiently powerful reagents and intent, even immortality can be undone. Okay. If I'm reading this correctly, I can do this now, and the next time I defeat Typhon, he'll be gone permanently. Or maybe not well, no, it would have to be permanently. Do I want to do that yet? Am I too far? Do I have more dialogues against things upstairs to go through? I don't know that I want to do this yet. I don't want to deliberately slow down the game and deprive you and myself of seeing the story unfold, but I don't want to miss things either. I'm gonna ponder this. This is going to be a hard one to research online without spoiling myself, as I am adamant against doing. But I'm going to at least think about it. I may hold off on this even while doing additional runs to the surface. I may hold off on this for a while, for example, until it seems clear that the Olympians upstairs have run out of things to say, or whatnot. And at least, I mean, there's one thing I'm wondering about that I can't share with you yet because it's a big spoiler. But the Vow of Rivals, which I used against Hecate, or empowering Hecate this run, it will also affect eventually, as you do each one, it'll affect more and more bosses, including Typhon. And I don't want to deprive you or myself of seeing that by killing him too early. I don't know, folks. I'm going to think on this. I'm not going to recite this now just yet. Maybe at the beginning of the next run if I choose to do that. But maybe not. Maybe I'll hold off for a while. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you happen to watch this and leave one before I film additional videos. Very interesting. And now we see that dissolution of time requires just one entropy. Okay. Wow, things are progressing here. Goodness. Yet I suspect the game has a way to continue fighting. I don't think it's going to rope off. But again, let me think about it. Okay, enough ruminating. Interesting. Still 14 miles to go here. Let me go ahead and purchase a nectar that can do 1 per night.
Appreciate the deal.
And I can go ahead and give that to someone else, and I think I will. Maybe I'll go ahead and give it to Hecate. Yeah, well, what does she want from me? Hecate would welcome some nectar. Okay. Here, girl, get it.
I do have a bit of a taste for this stuff, I suppose. I once travelled much more often to places where it is easier to procure. Perhaps you sensed in me some wistfulness about that.
I've learned from you, headmistress. So, this is just a small token of my gratitude.
Okay. Next up for her will be another nectar, but not this night. Okay.
Nemesis must have a head start.
No, she, unless she's headed back down again already. She clearly didn't beat me there last time.
You got him. Your goal is within reach, goddess. That much I know, just from how tense the good witch seems to be of late. Not to pry, but are you clear about what more needs to be done?
I believe so. I'd be inclined to tell you all of it, except you know how headmistress gets about these things. Suffice it to say that the final phase of our plan is in progress.
That's all I need to hear. This phase is up to you and her. For my part, it seems you're able to get to where you need to be consistently enough.
Yes. Thank you for charting my course.
Anytime.
Trust is in short supply down here, it seems. I'm not going to divulge the details to anyone. Skelly, I can understand. Skelemius. He's a bit of a fool. But denying Odysseus, the tactician, the planner, access to these details, that's an interesting call. I mean, he is just a mortal shade.
Perhaps later.
Alright. Still don't know what's up with the fates. I keep forgetting about that. How are we going to do it? I mean, I have a quest to rescue the 3 fates. Where are they in all this now? Okay. I don't have any week coming up. I do have some Nightshade.
Nightshade.
And we'll, just in case, I need cattail seeds, and this takes 13 wiles. 9, either one's going to be up after a next full run. Let's go ahead and plant wheat then.
Here you'll grow strong. How fare you all tonight?
This takes me back to my days as a sailor. Master Odysseus remembers me, I'm sure. Cause of death Charybdis, okay. Cause of death of many a sailor. I wonder.
You're safe here. Father.
Okay. I don't suppose that Nightshade has opened up anything more here in the cauldron.
Nice and warm.
Alright, I like this, but that's gonna take olive and ash. I need wheat and wool for that. Cattail. Oh, perhaps I should have planted a cattail. Okay, so that doesn't deprive me of anything. Olive and ash here. Nectar and garlic there. Boy, I haven't even opened up entire regions of this, and I'm getting ready to beat the game? No, surely not. Nightshade. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get Spreading of Ashes. So now I'll show you what that looks like. I will go ahead and do that at the end of this run, since it doesn't concern battle preparation for the next run. Okay, enhance the Altar of Ashes to preserve up to 6 different arrangements of your arcana, basically different builds. In MMORPGs, you can often do this. You can bookmark various builds, rather, to spec into different things. I remember my World of Warcraft days. I was a guild officer, the quartermaster of our guild, and I was a rogue, and I had DPS build, I had crowd control build, all these things. This can basically allows you to save them much simpler in this game than in a full RPG, of course, but not that that was a true RPG. Anyway, I digress. So various possibilities always exist, however unlikely. The experienced witch considers more and more. Okay.
So mote it be.
Let it never be said that I am less than an experienced witch. Let's head down.
I have
Check.
an incantation to complete.
Don't tell me they're going to force me to... No, folks. No, look at this.
The cauldron first.
Okay, I have no choice in the matter. Well, I have to enact this. It's not even going to let me... Forget about letting me up or down. It's not even going to let me into the training. Yeah, I get it. All right, with that in mind, the game is too carefully crafted, too well written to deprive the player of entire areas of the game by beating it too quickly. I refuse to believe the writers could have done that. That was not the case for the first game. I don't think it's going to be the case for the second. So although I was strongly leaning against reciting this incantation and just letting things, spacing things out more, it looks like I have no choice, and I'll have to trust that the game will really reward the player without penalizing them for going rather too quickly. Okay, well, we've got, this can be the only one she means. It's the only. So here we go. Disintegration of monstrosity. Phew.
Now say the words. Your rage monster shall spill from you like blood. Your life force all consumed within that flood.
Oh. Whoa.
There. Now wield that power at the summit.
Whew. That was big. It was much more dramatic than other incantations. Okay. Nothing new here. And that consumed the Gyros, I assume. Yep. And all my void lenses. Yep. Darn, I wanted to hang on to that. That's a cool bident, cool spear. Okay. Whew. Whew. All right. Now down.
All right, Typhon. Perhaps this night shall be your last.
Okay, I get it. It really wants me to go up. But then what? Well, then what's going to remain? Typhon's one of the coolest fights. I really enjoy that battle. I haven't even stacked up to 32 fear yet. The most I ever defeated him with was 20 or 24, I think, in the pre-release. I'm eager to try it out. Okay, anyway, gotta trust the game. Before I show you the build here, let's see what's going on. Next up is going to be the Sister Blades, alright.
The Slayer of Titans returns.
Yeah.
Word reached me that this past night you achieved what you set out to do, young one. Major congrats on that. To all my disciples and myself, salute you on a job well done.
Thank you, Commander. Though this was a step toward victory I never could have achieved if not for all the training and counsel from Headmistress, Odysseus, and yourself.
And she even gives credit where credit is due.
Have faith in him for me.
Okay, you got to trust me, folks. There's a lot more depth and a lot more winding paths to the dialogues with all these NPCs than we've seen so far. There's Again, you gotta just gotta trust that those still lie in wait, despite what seems to be a major step forward in the plot, leading to perhaps the end of the game. There's got to be more than that. I'm excited, a little trepidatious as well. Okay, did anything new come here? Yes. Okay, so 3 new ones on top of the 2 new ones we saw before. One for the aspect of Charon on the axe, one for my own aspect on the flames, and one for my own aspect on the sister blades. Ooh, that's a full 5-eye challenge. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. All right. Will it even let me go down again? I wonder. Let's see. I can go down again. I don't have to go up. The game really, really strongly wants me to go up. Okay, we'll consider all such matters next time.
A growing pack of ever-faithful animal familiars now stand ready to follow the Princess of the Dead into the depths, or wheresoever her fateful task shall take her next.
My little protectors.
Okay, so this
Rocky,
is...
welcome.
So the bird is here in a little nest. Hecuba is here in a little dog bed. Cute. Let's check them out one by one. So if I invite Rocky to join... Okay. Tula goes back to her resting spot. And Rocky... What she does, I don't know. The bird occasionally pecks foes for just 5 damage, but leaves them marked. And when they're marked, you can see on the right, it's a curse. That foe has plus 15% chance to take crit damage for a single hit, and it lasts for 6 seconds. Okay, so the bird ups my critical strike chances. Plus, it has a plus 1% bonus to critical strikes across the board. And a 20% additional chance of finding mining resources. That's the reference to the beak that's harder than stone or can chip through stone. So I'm going to find things like silver, adamant, glass rock, bronze, iron more frequently with the bird, and that's reason enough right there to take the bird, because I need a lot of silver. Okay, mortals often see such creatures as ill portents when they are just trying to get by, aren't we all? So that's what Rocky's about. Let's check out Hecuba.
Hecuba, would you accompany me on my task?
Okay. Hecuba occasionally stuns surrounding foes for 1 second, which is big time. Takes them out of the game. 1 second is not a long time, of course, but that's a long time in the span of a single encounter. 1 second of stunning. Occasionally, that doesn't really quantify or make clear how occasionally, but sometimes stuns foes, and can sometimes dig up health or magic restoration in a pinch. And again, in a pinch is not terribly helpful, but just sometimes dig stuff up. In addition to that, gives plus 15 to max magic. All right, just flat off. And the resources that she gives a 20% increase to are digging resources, things dug up from the ground, the seeds and whatnot. Okay, a long-time familiar of the Witch of the Crossroads with an unusually regal bearing for a hound. Yes, and as I said before, Hecuba was a priestess, maybe a princess actually, that might match the wording a little better, who was cursed, transformed into a dog by Hecate in real quote-unquote real Greek mythology, and taken as a familiar. All right, so I would like to show you each one in turn. I think I'm going to favor Rocky for a while just to dig up more mining resources. I'm going to need them, though I don't favor Rocky's abilities otherwise. Okay, so showed you that. Nothing new in the pool, so it seems. Showed you these. Okay, well, a lot of developments, folks. Wow. Big steps forward. Yeah, I will wait until next time to take a look and see what lies next. If the silver blades, if the testament awaiting them lies down below, I may well take down below. I may well push off going up. true RPG fashion, want to push off progression of the main quest, quote unquote, for as long as possible until you explore side quests. You can take the man out of the RPG, but you can't take the RPG out of the man, I guess, out of the gamer. And yeah. Or maybe I'll run a Chaos Trial with the Sister Blades instead. Who knows? We'll see. I think a deviation from regularly scheduled business might be in order. But anyway, that is enough blabbing from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping you're enjoying the plot unfolding as much as I am. Please do like this and leave comments and subscribe and tell people about it if you're enjoying what I'm doing here. Yeah, thanks for joining me for another chapter in this fox tale. See you next time.